the ultimate defense build for Automaton sector in Helldivers 2. Helldivers. The Automatons are relentless, swarming every defense mission with devastators, gunships, and tank units. But today, I'm going to show you a build that flips the script. With this ultimate defensive loadout, you will control the battlefield with automated firepower, counter heavy armor and gunships, hold your ground with a near-impenetrable defense. So strap in, grab your stratagems, and let's show these metal monsters why democracy is non-negotiable. Section 1. The strategy behind this build. Defense missions against automatons require a solid mix of firepower, suppression, and anti-armor. That's why we're running AMLS for X Rocket Sentry, for long-range explosive firepower. AM-23 EMS Mortar Sentry, stuns enemy mechs and weakens them. AG-16 Gatling Sentry, shreds light and medium units with precision. EAT-12 Anti-Tank Emplacement, melts devastators, hulks, and mechs. This synergy ensures total battlefield control, leaving little room for the automatons to push through. Section 2. Primary weapon, SG-225 Breaker Shotgun. Our primary weapon of choice is the SG-225 Breaker Shotgun, because sometimes you need to get personal. Why the SG-225 Breaker? Devastating at close range, one-shot capability against light units. Great for clearing flankers. If an automaton breaches the line, this stops them fast. Works well alongside sentry fire. You clean up whatever gets too close. Tactical tip. Stay near your sentry so you can quickly respond to breaches. Section 3. Secondary weapon, P19 Redeemer. Our secondary weapon is the P19 Redeemer, a solid backup when the shotgun isn't needed. Why the P19 Redeemer? Fast rate of fire, quick eliminations in tight spaces. Reliable sidearm. When you're out of shotgun ammo, this keeps you in the fight. Works well with a defensive playstyle. Let the sentries do the work, only shoot when necessary. Now that our weapons are set, let's talk about the real stars of the show, our stratagems. Section 4. Stratagem 1, AMLS for X Rocket Sentry. First up, the AMLS for X Rocket Sentry, your long-range heavy hitter. Why the Rocket Sentry? Massive explosive damage, great for clusters of enemies. Targets heavy units and gunships, rockets lock onto priority threats. Adds another layer of defense, while your other sentries handle suppression. Best placement. Behind cover so it isn't destroyed too quickly. Near your other turrets so it benefits from layered defense. Near objectives where enemy waves group up. Section 5. Stratagem 2. AM-23 EMS Mortar Sentry. The AM-23 EMS Mortar Sentry is the ultimate crowd control tool. Why the EMS Mortar Sentry? Electromagnetic shells stun and slow enemy mechs. Weakens heavily armored enemies for easy cleanup. Creates an area denial zone against large waves. Best strategy. Pair it with the Rocket Sentry to weaken enemies before impact. Use it near choke points where automatons gather. Position it slightly behind your other sentries so it stays protected. Section 6. Stratagem 3, AG-16 Gatling Sentry. The AG-16 Gatling Sentry provides sustained suppression and accuracy. Why the Gatling Sentry? Perfect for handling light and medium automatons. High fire rate and accuracy make it a reliable workhorse. Pairs well with mortar and rocket sentries for a balanced defense. Placement tips. Set up in the center of your turret line for maximum efficiency. Use it to cover the flanks so enemies don't slip past. Combine with the EMS mortar, slowed enemies are easier to mow down. Section 7. Stratagem 4, EAT-12 Anti-Tank Emplacement. Narrator. Finally, the EAT-12 Anti-Tank Emplacement is your answer to devastators, hulks, and walkers. Why the anti-tank emplacement? Armor-piercing rounds tear through heavy units. Incredibly high damage per shot, great for high-priority targets. Can be manually operated if needed for precision shots. Tactical tips. Place near cover. You don't want it exposed too early. Man it yourself for better accuracy when necessary. Use it to shut down automaton reinforcements fast. Now, let's put it all together for the ultimate defense setup. Final strategy. With this setup, your defense mission will feel like a walk in the park. 1 rocket sentry for long-range destruction. 2 EMS mortar to stun and weaken enemies. 3 Gatling Sentry for sustained firepower. For anti-tank emplacement to obliterate heavy units. Final tip: keep moving, keep reinforcing, and let the automatons march into their doom. Would you like to know more? Like, subscribe, and spread democracy.